I'm Jason Bentley sitting in for Chris Doritas this morning on Morning Becomes Eclectic on KCRW. And next up, we welcome the band Failure to the studios. Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Hi. Good morning. Thanks for getting up and wiping the boogers out of your eyes and getting it together.
Eye snot.
Yeah. So we have Ken, Greg, Kelly, and Troy from Failure, and they have a few songs to play for us. So these are all from the album Fantastic Planet, yes?
Actually, the first one's from our last album.
Okay. To put things in perspective for a second here, this is your third album, and it was released in August. And I, in fact, remember playing 7 inches from you guys, like back in 1990, 1991 at KCRW when I was there.
Wow.
So you've been around. You've been
Yes,
around.
we have.
This album was finished in 1995, and you're kind of in record label limbo for a minute there. Kind of
One very long minute.
Yeah, long minute. And but Ken, you were actually involved in quite a few projects during that time.
Yeah, right after we finished this album, we Greg and I did something with one of the guys from Tool and another one of our friends called Replicants, which is us doing a bunch of weird versions of cover songs, various cover songs. And then after that, I produced a couple bands, a band called Molly McGuire and another record for a band called Blinker the Star. They're both out now.
Very cool. Okay, well, without further ado, because we're running a bit late, let's hear some music. It's the band Failure on Morning Becomes Eclectic.
Blowing far through the hillside, pelting wings stuck to quicklime, smashing nobody's headlights. Nothing tells us we're alive. It's got the way to feel good times. She lives on the way to the park. All we've gotta do is just drop by. We don't have to wait until dark. Toss through the sunshine, told the cripple he looks blind, caught the rats in the manhole and beat them all the way back home. Bernie's got the way to feel good times. She lives on the way to the park. All we've gotta do is just drive by. We don't have to wait until dark. Yeah, we don't have to wait.
It's Failure, live in the studios of KCRW. That song's called Burning, and it's correct, that's from your second album, Magnified.
Yeah, that's
that
correct.
right? That's
the
right.
song's called Bernie.
Bernie, sorry.
Bernie, as in the name.
Congratulations on the record, Fantastic Planet. I had some time to spend with it this past weekend. It's very good. I like it a lot. Tell us about the recording process for Fantastic Planet, as I understand, it differed a bit from the way that you approached the first two records.
Yeah, all three of them have been pretty different. First one was kind of definitely a different lineup than we have today. That was me, Greg, and our first drummer, Robert, going into the studio with Mr. Steve Albini, Mr. Indie Rock, and then the second one, and that was kind of like writing songs in the rehearsal studio, and we played shows, and then we recorded an album, sort of standard method. And then for the second one, we did the other standard method, which is
Discovering that you did write songs.
Yeah, we wrote songs on a 4-track and demoed them, and then we sort of re-recorded them in the studio, which was a little bit of a disappointing experience for us. I mean, we were a lot happier with the way that record turned out, but both of those, doing both of those records, I think, brought us to deciding to kind of do this Fantastic Planet album in a different way, which was sort of write and record as we went along, almost one song at a time. And the only problem with that is that it ended up taking us about 7 months. But it was a much more satisfying experience, and we really felt that we finally have sort of found a good way for us to work.
Yeah, it's great. Let's check out music from the album Fantastic Planet. What's this next song?
This song is Stuck on You.
Okay, Failure, live on KCRW.
You driving in my car, then in a frozen bar, I claimed I didn't care for you. Your verse got trapped in my head over and over again. You played yourself to death in me. Drop you easily, but that was not to be. You burrowed like a summer tick, so you invade my sleep and confuse my dreams. Turn my nights to sleepless itch. Stuck on you till the end of time. I'm too tired to fight your rhyme. Stuck on you till the end of time. You've got me paralyzed. telephone, I hear your mid-range moan. You're everywhere inside my room. Even when I'm alone, I hear your mellow drone. You're everywhere inside of me. Stuck on you till the end of time. I'm too tired to fight your rhyme. Stuck on you till the end of time. You've got me trapped, I can't escape. Your incessant whine. When you beam it out all across the sky. No, I can't escape your incessant whine. When you shoot it deep, straight into my mind.
Very nice. The song Stuck on You, performed live by Failure here in the studios of KCRW. Ken, tell me about the video for this song. I understand it's a very cool one, and you had a lot to do with the whole creative process of this video.
Well, like most evenings up at the house when we were recording the album, we watched films, rented movies and stuff, and I'm not sure if it was the night after we finished the song Stuck on You, but it was around the same time we were finishing the song. We watched one of my favorite Bond films, The Spy Who Loved Me, and as we were watching the title sequence, we just happened to be talking about the eventuality of having to do a video, and it just, I don't know, everything came together in the universe and right there. And
So it has a Bond theme.
yeah, it's pretty much like the title sequences in Bond films. Silhouettes, colored backgrounds.
Actually, it is the title sequence. We just lifted it.
There's clearly a connection with the film world here, as Fantastic Planet, at least the name, is inspired by a French film from the 70s.
That's correct. 1973. Rene
And the way that the record's kind of laid out is also it has brief interludes. It's kind of like a film short, you know, like a film.
I think we just ended up, you know, as a distraction from doing the record 24/7 for so many months, we just, instead of listening to other people's CDs and music, we just ended up watching movies more.
Yeah. Well, Fantastic Planet had been a staple of our viewing for, at least mine, for
A year.
4 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, and we had a poster, promotional poster up on the wall in the control room. And like the second day, I just decided that...
The second day of recording?
The second day we were in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a little bit further along.
No.
Why don't you guys?
Remember I said...
why don't you introduce yourselves and what you play real quick before you go into the next song?
My name's Ken. I play guitar and sing.
My name is...
Go ahead.
Thanks. My name is Greg. I play bass and try to sing backup.
My name is Troy, and I play guitar, and I also try to sing backup vocals.
I'm Kelly, and I just play drums. Thank you.
Speaking into a drum mic, I think, over there, Kelly.
Yeah. Oh,
We got him boxed in there.
and don't be
It's the boy in the plastic bubble today.
Eagle-Eye Child.
yeah.
So what's the next song we're gonna hear?
This is the nurse.
The Nurse. The Nurse Who Loved Me.
Loved Me. Another Bond kind of.
Let's do it. Failure live on KCRW.
This is me playing piano, Greg. This isn't the bass. Right. I wouldn't confuse anybody. With all that MIDI stuff they have, yeah.
You guys
the
ready to
bass
go?
is coming off.
Oh, right.
And he's making his way over to the piano now.
Switching instruments here in this fish tank of a studio we have.
Say hello to the rug's topography. It holds quite a lot of interest with your face down on it. Say hello to the shrinking in your head. You can't see it, but you know it's there, so don't neglect it. I'm taking her home with me, all dressed in white. She's got everything I need. Pharmacy keys, she's falling hard for me. I can see it in her eyes. She acts just like a nurse with all the other guys. Say hello to all the apples on the ground. They were once in your eyes, but you sneezed them out while sleeping. Say hello to everything you've left behind. It's even more a part of your life now that you can't touch it. I'm taking her home with me, all dressed in white. She's got everything I need. Pills and a little cup. She's falling hard for me. I can see it in her eyes. She acts just like a nurse with all the other guys. Say hello to the rug's topography.
It's Failure performing live on Morning Becomes Eclectic. You guys sound great this morning, and you are here on the beginning of a tour, which will continue through the end of November. And you'll be performing tonight in Santa Barbara, yes, at Toe's Tavern.
Yes.
And it continues through to Berkeley, San Francisco, and you're rounded out in Asbury Park, New Jersey. and you're with Soul Coughing. So that's very cool. Is the show tonight also with Soul Coughing at Toast Tavern?
No, this first week is without them, and then we start supporting them, I think, on the 15th.
We're just getting routed over to them.
Shuttled over.
Yeah.
Shuttled to Chicago.
It's wonderful to have you here, and you sound great. The album Fantastic Planet is out and available, and we're actually going to give people a chance at some autographed copies of that CD. Do you guys have another song that you can play for us? We got about 8 more minutes, if you can do.
Well, we'd have to do some switching around. We kind of discussed this earlier.
I can
have to walk across the room.
If you want to give us a break, can we take a break or?
Well, we got 8 minutes to work with. How much of a break? I could do the giveaway. I'll do the giveaway. You guys try and get. I can always play the CD too if you want. So, we have 5 autographed copies of Failure's latest CD, Fantastic Planet, for our subscribers. If you haven't won any giveaways from us in the past 90 days, then call us with your member number at 310-452-6700. These CDs are available to our subscribers on a first-come, first-served basis. That's 5 autographed copies of Failure's latest CD, Fantastic Planet, for our subscribers. Good luck to you. How are we doing, guys?
We're not.
We're not.
You've sacked the idea, all right.
Ken's.
Well, I have queued up the song Solaris. Is that cool?
Hey,
yeah, that'll make everyone feel better.
I was gonna suggest that.
Okay.
In lieu of.
Well, thanks for coming down and being on Morning Pimps Eclectic. Sounded great.
Thank you.
And
thank you.
Everybody go check them out tonight in Santa Barbara at Toe's Tavern and pick up the record. And here's music from this album, Fantastic Planet. It's Solaris from Failure on KCRW.
Another